Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'll be talking about the way the media has handled the recent royal news, and also Harry and Meghan's unsurprising insensitivity. Omid Scobie, who is supposed to be Meghan's biographer, and we also know they're good friends despite his protesting a little bit too much. He tries to distance himself when it's necessary, and other times when it suits him, he tries to act like they're really close. He set an alarm clock post for 6 p.m. as a sort of countdown on X. This was set for the exact time that Catherine released her heartfelt and very personal statement about her illness, 1 hour before the public knew about it. Omid successfully hyped up his followers, causing a lot of speculation from them about what was actually going to be announced, and this was in really bad taste, but not surprising. He has since said that he didn't intend it to be a countdown in that way and that it was all a big mistake. But most people are not convinced by that. He was teasing his fans about something so personal to somebody else, somebody that he has actually criticised in the past and encouraged others to do also, and he now deletes his posts. And let's not forget, by being so supportive of Meghan over the years, he has enabled the very person who has had it in for Catherine over the years, probably wished her all sorts of harm, along with her mother, saying evil things about being one plane crash away from the throne, and obviously think that we have short memories and we don't remember how there seemed to be a concerted, ongoing level of pressure put on Catherine and also William. And let's not forget the late Queen and Prince Philip, King Charles, also, when Harry and Meghan were accusing them of racism and various other things, knowing the pressure that would put on them, the tension that Catherine must have been feeling when in the presence of Meghan, knowing how Catherine must have felt about seeing the comments online from those of us that could see the evil stares and the jealous looks, the side eye from Meghan, and how she must have felt seeing that. And if she didn't see it, I'm sure she was told about it. Knowing the level of hatred that this woman has for her, and then after making such an amazingly brave statement about what she has been going through, almost immediately Meghan and Harry put out a very passive-aggressive message to Catherine, which they did not have to do publicly. They could have sent it privately through one of the royal family members that still speak to them, and I'm talking about Eugenie, and pass the message on that way, so that they would not be in the public eye, attention-grabbing as usual. It's also an insult to call her Kate all the time instead of Catherine. I have used it in print where there hasn't been enough room for the full name, and when I've been quoting, but in general I think most of us are aware that she prefers to be called Catherine, even by her family, and very few call her Kate, except her enemies and the media. Harry and Meghan's message, in saying that they wish for peace and hope she has the privacy she needs to heal, that is their way of trying to show a united front against the media, as if they're all in it together. And it was not long ago that they were making out that Catherine was their enemy. One big question is, who told Omid Scobie about the coming announcement from Catherine? It was also apparently linked to TMZ, as they reported it was coming, and embargoed by the British media. So who was it? Fingers automatically end up pointing to Harry and Meghan, but they have made a statement saying that they did not know anything about Catherine's announcement until it was out in the news. What do you think? I think that the media were responsible for putting out the video that got everybody questioning when Catherine and William visited the local farm shop, and also the photo of Catherine and her mother in the car. Previously, these things were not put out as part of a royal statement, but put out by the media, and they have also constantly kept the pressure up as to where Catherine was and what was wrong with her. I personally said that I would not be discussing her illness, and I stuck to that. I did, however, discuss the comments surrounding the video and the photos in a non-biased fashion. The British media has been relentless, worse than any other country, for digging deep into people's personal medical information. They don't let up and really believe they have a right to know every detail. Just because King Charles shared his willingly doesn't mean we have a right to know everyone else's. I've been emailed by someone who feels very strongly about this. They previously worked for 3 former US presidents in political affairs and media relations and said, and I quote, "People don't have a right to know HRH private health details nor the details of other spouses of world leaders and royal families. The fervour of invasiveness into the royal family's most intimate details must stop, and the media, specifically the British media, need to check themselves for journalistic integrity, in which we are losing ground on all moral flaws." End quote. So it looks now as if Harry is trying to be there for William while he deals with his father and his wife being ill. I think that William is resolute in his distancing himself from Harry, and I think there is no way that he would want him, and especially his wife, anywhere near Catherine nor his children. I'm finding it hard to believe that some papers are saying things such as Catherine's illness could bring the brothers together. I doubt that very much. I think it's going to make William even stronger with regard to letting any loose cannons into his very close circle. It's also very refreshing to see that the Marchioness of Cholmondeley, Rose Hanbury, is now publicly denying the affair rumours by having a legal letter sent to Stephen Colbert. Because it was a joke, albeit in bad taste, and on the internet, legal experts are saying she does not have a good case and that it probably won't go any further. I believe that she knew this, as her lawyer would have advised her, but she had this letter sent out for, I believe, 2 reasons. 1, because she publicly wants to deny it rather than just keep quiet, and 2, because she wants to show her support for Catherine at this awful time, and reading all the terrible things said, any true friend would want to speak out. It's become even more of a circus with the media, having so many members of the royal family with cancer all at the same time. It's pretty unusual, but also quite tragic. Whatever happened to the way things were while the Queen was alive? It was far from perfect, but it was like the media knew their place to a degree and had a level of respect. It's as if now the Queen is no longer holding things together, that it's all fair game and the media are scrambling to get the best headlines, whatever the cost. So let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.